Hold on, get into it. Your girl look good. Instagram baddie. Real Instagram baddie. Don't play. What's up, babes, and welcome back to my channel. Yes, babes, baby dolls. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, go ahead and click that subscribe button. Did you do it? So in today's video, I am back with another wig. Your girl with another wig. So we are going to be reviewing and installing the wig that I ordered. It's a HD lace wig from AliPearl hair. Look how sticky this is, y'all. This is the bomb. 200% density. Normally I would get 180%, but for some reason I was like, you know, I'm getting straight hair. We gonna get this nice, thick, and full. Don't get me wrong, 180% density does be full, but this is like full blown full, and I love it. And the hair is full from the roots all the way to the end, as you can see. It's a 13x4. Also, it's a 5x5. Like, so you only get about this much, but it's still, you know, still the bomb. I'm going to bleach my knots and pluck it a little bit. It is kind of pre-plucked, but I'm gonna go in a little bit more and customize it to my liking again. You know, I don't do hair, girl, okay? So don't judge me. I don't do hair, but I do my hair, and I slay every time. Also, I will leave the link in the description box if you want to purchase this exact same unit. Like I said, I will be customizing this wig to my liking. So if you're interested in watching me do this wig, bleach the knot, pluck it a little bit, continue watching. So you all know the routine. I'm going to start off by bleaching my knots. I'm just mixing my developer and my 30 volume developer in the bleaching powder. And I'm just going to start applying it on the lace, covering the entire lace, which is going to show in the front part of my hairline. And as I'm applying it, I'm kind of like pushing it through the lace, if that makes sense, and not just sitting on top of the lace, because you want to actually bleach the knots. And I let it sit for like 18 minutes. And I did wash it out kind of early because I noticed some of the hair was getting bleached, but it's perfectly fine. You can kind of tell some of the knots are not bleached, but it's fine. Like I said, the end result turned out perfect. So next I took my hot comb to smooth everything back, to style and pluck the hair. Right now I'm just parting it down the middle to find a placement of where I want my middle part to be when I place the wig on my head. Now that I have my part straight as possible, you don't want to be walking around with a crooked part, so make sure it's straight. I'm going to then separate the front of the hairline, which is going to be my baby hairs, and I'm going to spray some got-to-be glue spray on that, and you know, basically just get them out the way because I'm finna get ready to pluck behind the hairline. So now I'm going to take my slanted tweezers and I'm going to begin plucking behind the hairline, going in a pattern of pluck, skip a line, pluck, skip a line. I did begin off plucking dry, but it wasn't really, you know, coming out with ease, so I took some mousse and wet it a little bit. And you guys, be careful when plucking because, girl, I ripped my lace a little bit. Like, it's a, like, medium hole in the middle of my lace because I was not being careful. Girl, I was trying to rip them knots out. Do you hear me? But my technique for plucking, I pluck, observe, pluck, observe. Over plucking can happen when you just continue plucking and not observing your hairline. And this is actually enough plucking for me, so I'm going to continue to do the same thing to the other side, and I'm going to place it on my head. For my install, normally I would braid my hair back and just, you know, do the ball cap method, but I'm not going to do that today. I'm going to keep it real simple. Taking the braids down is just too much for me. If I want to take my wig off, like I said, if I want to take my wig off, I can just, you know, have my hair like this, put it in a bun if I want to, and, you know, without all the crinkles and the curls. So what I do is I just take my hair, I got a lot of hair, y'all. And I do it kind of like in the center right here, and I pop my rubber bands out, so I'm actually just putting a scrunchie on here. I'm going to split this and just plait it. Okay, so for the ball cap method, first I want to, you know, wipe my edges down, make sure there's no oil residue. We have that part, and now I'm just going to flick all of this back with my Got To Be glue spray, and I'm gonna show y'all how. I'm not going to do the ball cap method, but I'm gonna show y'all a different technique that I do to get everything to look natural. So to get my hair super flat, I took Fantasia Super Hold Sprit Spray and I sprayed it all over my hairline. And I went back in with some Got To Be Freeze spray and I sprayed that on top of that just to layer it. And I took my hand to smooth it back to get it nice and molded. So now that we have our bald head, look like my head is shaved, I am going to take this here Ruby Kisses. This is in the shade Golden Honey. And the only reason it's picking up this color so well on my hair is because it's dry. Like, honey, it don't move. It don't move. And I know it might look a little light, but I'm gonna go over it with a darker color as well. But I just want to blend my black hair out. So here we go, we're gonna try this on. And I'm just gonna see if I need to blend anything out. Girl, look at that. Scalp, do you hear me? So now I'm just going to, you know, pin back the pieces. Get ready to glue this down. So to melt my lace, I'm going to go in with the best of the best. This Wig Dealer spray, y'all, this is the truth. When I tell you this stuff melts your lace like crazy. So this is what I use. I began spraying in the front of all the hair, if that makes sense. And as I'm going, I'm blow drying it on cool air. And then I'm taking my comb and pressing it in. And I'm also going to spray behind the hairline. You see where I have it parted? That's the part, that's the what I parted earlier. I'm going to spray behind it as well. And here I'm just, working in sections to make sure all parts of the front of my lace is secure. I start with one section, then just move on to the next section to make sure I have everything. So I'm just gonna tie this around my head just to, secure my lace that I sprayed in. Here I'm just taking my hot comb and re-smoothing everything back out. I'm going to begin cutting my baby hairs, going in a downward motion, kind of like angle cutting. And I'm just going to begin, playing around with it until I feel like I'm satisfied with my baby hairs. I don't like to do too much with baby hairs, just keep it simple. I curl it a little bit. I did go back in and recut it because it was not, short enough, but I didn't cut it too much. So I'm curling them and I'm going to get ready to, kind of blend them in. So now that I have everything in place with how I want my baby hairs to lay, I'm going to go ahead and tie it back down and just begin styling my hair. So I'm taking my flat ironers to curl my hair because I cannot curl with a barrel for nothing. It always gets jammed when I'm trying to turn it and I have this big dent in my curl. I just cannot do it. So I'm just curling my hair to figure out how I want my curls to look. And it turned out just how I wanted. So I did my makeup and just finished completing the look. The way that I'm doing this type of curl, I'm just dragging and pulling and turning the flat iron, if I'm explaining it right. It's going to give me more of a loose curl. I don't want my curls too tight. I just want to, kind of like a loose curl. I have curled every part of my hair. I said I was gonna put layers, but I'm not too sure if I'm gonna do layers. I'm gonna comb through this and I'm gonna, come back and show y'all what it looks like. So we're just gonna take a wire tooth comb and basically just fluff these out. It don't have to be neat. I just wanted to have a nice little wave going to it. Back up just a little bit, just to show y'all what it's giving. Okay, you guys, so this is the finished look with this AliPearl hair. I will leave the link in the description box if you want to check out this wig and purchase this hair. Baby girl, it's giving what it should get. And thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.